By the end of this video, you're going to know how to start to finish create videos using AI to not only figure out what do you want to talk about, to create the script of what you want to talk about, and then create the captioning and create the release to get it out fast. In less than an hour, you'll have 5 to 10 videos that you can use all week long as part of your social media content. Let's get started. All right, so I've got this content here. It's from the man, Grant Cardone. Love his content. And so it's a 40-minute video. Maybe I don't have the time to watch the whole video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to say where it says show transcript. So I'm going to click on show transcript and it's going to come up here. I'm going to scroll all the way to the top of the transcript and then I'm going to copy all of this. I'm going to highlight everything of his transcript here all the way down to the bottom. Control C is how I'll grab that. I'm going to go in ChatGPT, and in ChatGPT, I'm going to look here and I'm going to say, summarize in bullet format this content and with key points, right? And boom, now I've just pasted it. So now ChatGPT is going to fake like it's thinking, and then it's going to post everything in there. And then it's going to give me my content here. So instantly, I've now saved myself 40 minutes of time of watching something, and I can look here and find out these things. The one thing about, being effective in business, my belief is to be able to figure out how can you compress time, and leverage is key. And ChatGPT is the ultimate leverage tool. It allows you to basically take something that would have taken me 40 minutes and take it down into we're at about 30 seconds to a minute, and it's going to have this done. Now what we're seeing here is a great format here of breaking this down. ChatGPT, I can just raw ask it and say, hey, ChatGPT, make this into some videos for me. But that's not the most intelligent way. What you have to do is spend a little time on doing some prompt engineering. And so what I did is I put over here in this other version, I put a prompt engineer into this version here of this chat so that I can create nice little scripts for me. So then I can take the content that I had here and create some good scripts. So my prompt engineer was this this script right here. Where was it? We called it the 10x offer model V2. So I'm going to call that here. So I'm going to prop this up here. I'm going to say using the 10x model here, create 5 YouTube shorts script for me to read with the following content as a baseline. Oh, who cares? I'll just leave that in. It'll know. So now it's thinking. Boom. It knows what it's going to do. ChatGPT, again, faking like it's thinking. And then it's going to throw up the answers, and I'm going to have this here. So this way I can create some content that's really easy for me to read. Now, one other thing you're probably thinking about is if I'm reading, how can I read without not looking at the camera? I want to be looking at the camera so it feels like I'm talking to the audience. But watch this. If I'm looking here at the camera right now, you'll see these aren't my real eyes. I can kind of peel them off. Hopefully you can see that. They're fake eyes. So I can look down and read a script the whole time, but still be looking at you, the reader or the listener, and feel like I'm making that engagement. It allows me to be multi-purpose with what I'm doing. And so that I don't have to spend all this time trying to memorize. I literally just have this fast script and I can start reading it. And so have you ever wondered how personal branding can skyrocket your career? Hi, I'm Stephen Moon here with some insight from Grant Cardone, 30 years of marketing. So I could read that real fast and make it very simple. And it's giving me 5 quick little options here. So now I'm going to go out and create a couple of these options, and I'll be back in a second. All right, so what I did is I didn't really actually like any of them. I started reading them. I'm like, they're okay. So I said, use a stronger, bold promise and teaser hook. Well, it still kind of came through and was like, boring. And I said, these are very weak and boring. I want them to be bold and strong. The greatest thing about ChatGPT as an employee, you can be very straightforward. You are not going to hurt its feelings. And it just says, hey, I understand its feedback. And then it gives me a couple more options. And I think, well, I said right here is the audience. I figured it wasn't really understanding the audience. So then I described what the audience was and what they're doing. And then I said, use those using the problem with the audience from here and create these scripts. So let's see how these scripts work. So the script that I felt that was pretty good was, right down at the bottom. So there's 4 or 5 different options. So this is great right here. Is your brand story going unheard? What a beautiful word. Learn to craft the narrative that resonates and sells with Grant Cardone's selling techniques. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to create a little video to this one, and then we'll be back in a second. Is your story going unheard? Learn how to craft a narrative that resonates and sells and speaks, not sells. We're going to try that again. Boo. Boo, boo. Is your brand story going unheard? Is not brand story. I don't even want to go brand story. I'll make it even wider. We're going to try that again. Is your story, no, that didn't work still. One more time. Is your story going unheard? Learn to craft a narrative that resonates and speaks to your audience. Grant Cardone's story techniques are your key to forging deeper connection and driving influence. Get a preview of our narrative power in our seminar. Discover storytelling at our live bootcamp in Vaughan on November 22nd at 6 p.m. Tell your story, change lives. All right, so what I did is I took that video and I went to a website called Opus Clips. Now, Opus Clip is an AI tool that allows you to upload short or long form content, and it'll look at your content, and based on the hooks and based on the type of content you have in it, it's going to pull out the really good parts and make really good short clips. And all you got to do is click, hey, I want to upload some content here. And once I upload that content, you choose the lengths that you want to have. And then what it'll do, boom, it's going to create the content right there. Now, look here. We've got the content. I kind of like it. Maybe I want to edit it a little bit. I see exactly the words that I'm using. Learn to craft a narrative that resonates and speaks to your audience. Grant Cardone. Oh, perfect. Yeah, perfect. This is the stuff here that got cut out. It was like, man, don't like that. Man, don't like that. Cool. That's awesome. So I am good. I'm going to take this video and I'm going to download it. What I also did is I took the beginning of the video and I said in a different format, I was able to change it so I can edit it. And I can say, with my format, I can change the design, portrait, landscape, whatever I want, and now create that video. And I'm going to download that one too. So now I'm going to put those into the video you're watching as well as upload it to online. Learn to craft a narrative that resonates and speaks to your audience. Grant Cardone's story techniques are your key to forging deeper connection and driving influence. Get a preview of our narrative power in our seminar. Discover storytelling at our live bootcamp in Vaughan on November 22nd at 6 p.m. Tell your story, change lives. All right, so I'm going to grab that video. I'm going to take it here, boom, grab it, post it over to YouTube Studio, and it's up. I put in my crazy little line. Again, if you don't have a really good line, go to ChatGPT again and do it that way. Now, the other thing that you can do, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, is I bet you there's many processes that you're using in your day that you can share and educate other people, because you're running a business and so are other people too. And you can communicate with other people by sharing a sense of community and helping them grow with you. So find the little bits in your business, share those little nuggets out with people, and I'm sure you make some difference and change people's lives. Hope this helps. Oh, where's my off button? See, the best thing is I'm recording as I'm making it, so I'm going to keep in all the things, but notice my eyes are not moving. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video.